The 6th high-level seminar on peace and security in Africa kicked off in Nairobi, with African countries being challenged to unite in tackling the problem of emerging security threats posed by violent extremist groups.
Why is it okay that AMISOF should be a land force up to today, when in fact the supply lines, the facilitation, we say Al-Shabaab is part of a global network of terrorism, that their networks are linked to global terrorism, that their supply is through the seas, okay? And yet the conclusion becomes that AMISOM must still remain a land force. What is the logic that is driving this thinking in the council? And I think it is very important that the discussion around resourcing, adequate resourcing, predictable resourcing of African missions must be at the heart of the discussion.
Foreign Affairs Cabinet Secretary Monica Juma, officiating the state of the meeting, called on African leaders to emulate the commitment by the government of the Republic of Kenya in cultivating lasting peace in the Eastern and Horn of African regions and commit resources to end insecurity.
I want to signpost this, particularly in view of the Horn of Africa, but also the Gulf of Guinea, for example. We don't have to wait until things implode. I think we need to engage with some of these matters before they become too difficult to deal with. Because if we don't, and if we don't speak with one voice as a continent, the implications of it will be dire. And I think Libya is quite instructive in this case. You know, it might have seemed like, a Libya thing, but now we are suffering the consequences of Libya as almost the entire continent. And I think this is what would happen if we do not pay attention today and tomorrow to the dynamics that are unfolding within the Horn of Africa.
Kenya has over the years played a key role in searching for lasting peace in the South Sudan and Somalia. KDF are part of the African Union troops fighting Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Shabaab militia.